Here on the program, we like to put the focus on agriculture, and the Farm Bill is certainly something that has a big impact on Nebraska farmers and ranchers. Joining us now with more on this is 1st District Congressman Jeff Fortenberry. Nice to see you.
Good morning. Nice to see you. Thanks for having me on.
You bet. And we're glad you're here, and we'll get to the Farm Bill in a minute, but you just got back from a trip to Iraq, and you have some I guess kind of an example of what's been going on over there.
Yeah, at the request of the Vice President, he asked me to join a delegation to Iraq to evaluate what's happening in an area in the northern part of the country called the Nineveh Plain. This is a very unique area in that it has been home to ancient religious traditions, Christians and Yazidis and others who were targeted by ISIS for genocide. And as we toured one of the hospitals there that had been ruined by ISIS, I just happened to almost step on this, and I asked the medical director, what is it? And he said, that's a sign. It says nurses station. But it just shows you how twisted and dark this ideology is, that they would destroy a hospital to take care of the vulnerable and the sick. Not even take it over for themselves, but completely destroy it, because they wanted to destroy the entire social fabric of that country. So this area here is particularly important, that our aid dollars combined with certain security overlays, create the conditions in which people can return to their homes, and that these ancient traditions can once again be part of the Iraqis' social tapestry and fabric. So that's an important part of the policy. But I'm sorry to impose this upon you, but I just thought it was very impactful to show the damage.
Really
I'm
interesting.
glad you did.
It says nurses station.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, I know we want to transition now. The Farm Bill has passed, and there are a couple of amendments to the bill you wanted to discuss today. So first, tell us about the farmer-to-farmer program.
Yeah, well, first of all, the Farm Bill is very important in Nebraska, and it's very important to America. It's one of the legislative policy successes that has generally been bipartisan because it creates the conditions for food security. And in America, we enjoy an abundant and safe and very affordable food supply, and we forget this a lot of times. The Farm Bill creates risk stabilization measures for farmers and ranchers, and it also protects those who have food insecurity, those who are vulnerable through the SNAP and food stamp program, as it's sometimes called. I wanted to think creatively this year about the Farm Bill, and the Farmer-to-Farmer program is an old program started by my predecessor, but is in need of updating so that it can really rise to the occasion. Basically, it links farmers here in America with those who are in developing countries who are in structural poverty, and use our expertise to help them develop their own system. So we want to reinvigorate the program, rebrand it, make some changes, and that's in this bill. The second thing is the Rural Health Insurance Act. As you are very aware, farmers and ranchers have just been devastated by escalating health insurance cost. And so what we do is try to provide some subsidy, just like we do for crop insurance and rural housing and rural economic initiatives, to start qualified agricultural associations to be able to provide risk pools, new types of group insurance for farmers, so that there are new products out there that will lower the cost and create a more competitive environment. This is very important because the cost to this lack of affordable health insurance in the rural communities is just can't be calculated. It's really very, very harmful.
Wow. And again, the 2018 Farm Bill, that is passed now, the House and Senate?
Both have passed their versions. Now they must be reconciled before it goes into law. Hopefully that happens quickly. And again, hopefully the Farm Bill, again, usually transcends political divides. It's a tough year. We'll see if we get it through, but I'm hopeful. And these are two very important amendments.
All right.
Congressman, always a pleasure.
Good to see you. Thank you so much.
Thanks for coming in today. Yeah.